Hello and welcome back to the Google Forms series from start to finish. Let's go ahead and get started with video 4, but before we do that, let's see where we have been. If we look back at the videos we've covered in this series, we started out with opening and naming a Google form. Video 2, we explored the Google Forms home screen, and video 3, we added questions. And we're on to video 4, which is importing questions. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, on to video 4 in the Google Forms series from start to finish. Alright, we were going to start with importing questions. So to do that, you're going to go over here to the right and you'll see this here, which is import questions. Now, importing questions is something that you'll do if you know that you have a previous form or forms that has a lot of questions that you just want to copy and paste. You want to use previous questions from previous forms. So what you have when you do this is you have forms here, previously selected. I selected this earlier. You may or may not see anything there, but I'm going to go back to forms, and these are all forms that have been previously created, and I will go to, let's go down to this question here. So this form is, who are you, Stapleton? So let's go ahead and select that. When you do that, over to the right, what will happen is you will see the name of the form you selected. You can change the form if you accidentally selected the wrong one. Other than that, you're just going through and selecting questions. So you'll see section and section questions. So it just depends. Like if you select section, it may go ahead and select a lot of separate things. If you select just this question, it's only going to include the question, what is your name? So I'm just going to go ahead and select some random questions. So we got 2, let's go to 3, and least favorite subject, let's do this one, and let's do one more. Name your favorite fast food restaurant. So I randomly chose some questions from a previous form that I had created. So import questions, and you'll see that those questions are coming from that previous form, and they are there. If you want to import some other questions, maybe you have an additional form, same process. So import questions again, and let's choose another one. Let's actually go to previous selected, and let's go down to this one here. So I'm going to check this, hit select, same process. Name of form is going to be over here. I can change the form if I accidentally selected the wrong form. Otherwise, I'm going to go through and choose some questions. This time around, I'll actually choose a section. So by choosing this section, it's going to include automatically the questions in that section until you hit another section. So I have all from section 1. I'm going to go down and maybe select some more. Quite a few questions here. I'll select section 3. So I've got all the questions I want. Actually totaled 18 questions. So I hit this button here, and it has now inserted those questions. And you'll see that it created a new section. The title changed. So what I have to do now is actually go through and edit and perfect this before I send it out. That is it. That's all you need to do as far as importing questions. So this is the end of video 4. Stay tuned for the next video in the series. That is all.